Happy Halloween, everybody. I'm the Charbox Gamer, and welcome back to Jak 2. If I were to take a guess, we're probably going to go and deal with the Baron's Tower. That was, I'd say, probably one of my favorite missions. Granted, as... I need ammo. A lot of red ammo, please. And you know what? Yellow ammo, too. Give me a bit of everything. That's if you recognize where the gun course is and you need a lot of ammo, it's good for ammo, obviously. There's this one gun that we get later that's like super powerful, but the only downside is like has very little ammo to it. But I'm telling you, it packs a punch. It packs a hell of a punch. Like, it's worth, like, it's a good balancer of the gun. And speaking of which, hold on. I saw you. You're mine now. Is it just me? Or back on the PlayStation 2 version? I mean, technically, I know this is a PlayStation 2 version because, you know, it's... Whoops. I need to learn to stop hitting people. Specifically guards. But is it just me, or once it got updated to the newer systems? Because I think a lot of the times on the PlayStation 3, I ran into, I'd say, around the same amount of these damn bikes. Like, I never experienced that on the PlayStation 2. Like, for the PlayStation 2, I recall it being like once in a blue moon that you can actually find one of these things. Now, it's like every now and then, which is weird. Was it like an update or something? I mean, I'm not complaining. It's kind of cool. I kind of like this. But at the same time, I hate that you can only have, you know, you can only hold on to it for as long as you keep the vehicle from being blown up. And in my case, that might not be too long. I mean, you'd think they'd start... I don't want to say a thing. I don't want to say a thing. I know I said my driving was bad before, but that is a new level. I don't know what I've done. And I'd say I'm going to park it here, but we both know that it's not going to be here when I get... I mean, technically, I don't exit out the same location, but the point still stands. It won't be here when I get back. So, yeah. Oh, right. I think this is also a place where we can't come back, so grab any precursor orb you find. I, again, don't know where all of them are. I think in Jak 3, something actually happens when you find all of them. Which itself is kind of a pain, because there are places where... Well, I don't think there are places where you could not go back. I'm not entirely sure, but I get the feeling there are. With that, I typically go for, like, a guide on YouTube or something like... You know, just, like, to help me find them. Like, I'm not good with collectibles. I mean, unless the game gives me, like, something to locate said collectibles. Hi there. Like, you know, when a game gives you, like, oh, here's an upgrade to find insert collectibles here, or here's something that helps you find insert collectible, like, stuff like that. Like, I could then sit down and look everywhere, which is itself is a daunting task, but hey, at least it's easier knowing where they are. So, most of the time. Sometimes, like, the collectible map could be kind of a pain. Like, it's not really well integrated or something like that. Whoops. But hey, it's better than, you know, nothing. And I think the game expected me to get hurt more than that. I like the parkour in this area. I mean, if you look down, you see the entire city, which I always liked as a kid. I mean, don't get me wrong, as a kid, it kind of... This part got me a lot of times because I didn't know what to do. I kept jumping onto the damn thing. Like I kept just, like, jumping on the electrical field. And this part right here always got me with a gun. Then again, thinking about it, timing for me as a kid was not my strongest suit. But, as you can see, that that changed drastically. I'm a lot better at it now. I think another weakness I had was I was bad at judging jumps. I think I mainly improved on that too. I don't think I've fallen to my death that many times. Maybe once, but I think it's because I got hurt.
told you I will have more eco by week's end. We'll transport it directly to your nest, as promised.
A deal is of no value if you can't deliver, my dear Baron. I grow impatient with your puny gestures. Give me the agreed-upon eco soon, or the deal is off, and your precious city will pay the price.
He's toying with us! Let me lead an assault on the nest before it's too late! I can take him!
Patience, Commander. No one has ever penetrated the Metalhead nest, you know that. I've seen what comes of such foolish plans. No, strength is their weakness. We play helpless. We train them to eat from our hands. And then... Move forward with the plan! Tell Ashlyn to up her patrols. I want that tomb found.
But your daughter has not been agreeable.
I'll see to that problem, one way or another.
Ashlyn is the Baron's daughter?
And find that child! If you'd spent half as much time looking for the little brat as you spent flirting with that mechanic girl, we would have pinned his royal ass to a wall long ago.
As you wish. With enough persuasion, I'm sure our spy... What was that?
I don't know what I'm more impressed with. The fact that he heard that sneeze, or the fact that, you know, our reaction time was pretty fast. Like, we got out of the way, we didn't get caught. Like, that's impressive too. Like, those are both impressive feats. I mean, it's kind of hard to imagine that he didn't notice the talk, but yeah, you know, the sneeze probably was a lot louder. What type of eco do you think they bribe him with? I want to bet it's probably like blue eco, because, you know, energy or something like that. Then again, it could probably be green eco, you know, because that's like health, but I always pictured it blue eco, mainly because there's this one mission that pops up where, well, I'll point it out when we actually do that mission. The point is, it looks like blue eco is what I'm trying to get at. Oh, hi.
We have a rat in the walls, do we?
You notice.
Rat and his boy, it seems. Back for a few more dark eco treatments? Will allow me to put you both out of your misery.
This fight killed me a lot as a kid. I didn't get the whole concept with the shield thing for a while. And then I noticed, oh, wait a minute, that little gauge, it's like, it's him not taking damage, and that's it, like, you know, breaking apart. I swear, there's this one bit in this theme that kind of reminds me of a bit of the boss music from the first game, like right here. But not entirely, you know? Ow. I just need a good shot on him. I got him. Like, it kind of had... I could have sworn I broke you. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. I did break those, right? Like, I'm not... Am I losing it? No. I mean, it's not the same thing from the first game, obviously, but that little bit, it kind of just, like, gave me a... Like, it reminded me of it for a moment. It's kind of my favorite theme in the game. You know, when you battle Claw from Precursor's Legacy? Yeah, it's that theme. I think it's also a bit of the final boss theme, too? No. We're not gonna have you, you know, recharge again. We're gonna fight, and, you know, I think I'm gonna get you the first try unless I fall. Or unless this last part goes, like, really bad. Which, I won't lie, it's happened before. Like, as a kid, this part got me a bit. Then again, now that I think about it, I think it's only because I was usually down to my last legs, you know, when I got to this part. And those speeding twisters, you know, they got me. I have to give you this. You thought of a, you know, backup plan. That's kind of smart.
I made you. I can destroy you. We'll meet again soon.
Bye.
Yeah, whatever. Bye-bye.
Finally, I heard that in the background. Like, can it go away? Can't leave me alone. I think there's no other precursor orbs, you know, prior to this location. I think there might be one over here, but that's it. I would think it's like right there. Hard to miss. But before this, I'm not sure. I mean, if you miss one in any of the levels that you can't go back to, which I'm pretty sure this is one of those levels that you can't go back to. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, the challenges that you can do outside, like, they'll get you to 200, so you don't have to worry about it. I mean, I told you about that exploit where you could get, like, a bunch of precursor orbs, right? Like, I think they patched it out, though. But, you know, if you access one of those Find It challenges, like, right before the timer, like, ends, if you jump, like, right above the precursor orb and grab it as soon as the mission fails, it would count for your, like, collection, but it's kind of tricky. I think in order to do it, you need to jump right over it and then hit restart, but it's been a while, and like I said, I think they patched that out already, which kind of sucks, but I mean, even if they didn't, we're not going to do the exploit. We'll be getting the precursor orbs normally. I think I might have a video, like, just, like, getting us to 200 at least. Not all of them, but, you know, a good pointer on how to get some of the orbs, or, you know, do some of the challenges. I think I've done, like, 2 already. Yeah, 2. Yeah. I think I know what one this is. Here's some advice for this mission. Don't panic, and just drive, and for the love of God, don't... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna see what it is first before I give the advice.
The city's on high alert. What the hell did you two do?
Us? Nothing. We've been, sightseeing. Right, Jack?
Really? Then why are the Crimson Guard looking for a dangerous young man with light hair, blue tunic, and a rabbit-orange rat on his shoulder?
Could be anyone. Orange is the new black this season.
Look, we climbed up to the Baron's palace, and we tripped a few alarms.
Oh, right, that too.
What? I didn't authorize a strike on the...
Hey, we kicked the Baron's ass. Unfortunately, he escaped.
And we overheard a secret meeting with the leader of the Metalheads.
You saw the metalhead leader?
No, he was on some communicator, but we heard him talking with Baron Praxis.
The Baron is bribing the Metalheads with eco.
It will never be enough.
But the Baron's gonna double-cross him.
Is that so? Well, our good Baron's wonderful charm must have angered someone, because there's word from the wasteland that metalhead armies are on the move again.
Why didn't you tell me Ashlyn was Praxis's daughter? What's your connection with her?
That's none of your business. Since you've stirred up the Wumpy's nest, you and Whiskers here get to move 4 of our people to new safe houses. Shuttle each agent to a location they specify. Move all of them without any casualties. Don't screw this up, Jack.
Alright, it was the mission I was thinking of. So, like I was saying, some advice. Don't hit your head on the way out like I just did. Get a big vehicle like this. I mean, you can't really get any other vehicle. The other vehicles, they're not going to hold 2 people. Second bit of advice. Keep driving. Keep driving as fast as you can. Third advice, don't pay attention to the guards. Just keep moving, and for the love of God, don't kill anybody. If you can't tell, that will lead to a game over. Well, not game over, a failed mission. And if you're wondering, yes, the vehicle can hurt them. I've learned that the hard way. I'm kind of glad the guards can't, like, just take you out of the vehicle. That makes this a lot easier, because if they could, you know, like in Grand Theft Auto, this whole mission would be even more difficult. Like, I'm very appreciative that a lot of the guns that are aimed at you, I'm very appreciative that how everybody has, like, very bad accuracy. Imagine going through this with, like, snipers on your back. That'd be a bigger pain than this. With that being said, if I ever, like, oversell a mission and I make it seem like it's a lot worse than it is, that's because I have memories of, like, it being a whole lot more worse like, you get what I mean? I'm trading this for a different vehicle. That one's, like, starting to smoke. I can't tell you how many times it took me to get past this mission. I'd say, over 6. Over 6. Get in. Quickly. Get in. Quickly.
Right, let's go.
I'm also glad that the electricity doesn't do jack, because that would have, that would suck. I mean, if we were to talk about what they could do for the remake or the remaster, I'd say that maybe have you get hurt if it's like a shot directly in your face, or, you know, like that electricity, for example, and that was not me. I am not at fault for that explosion.
See you at the next meeting.
Why does he sound so dark? He sounds so evil. Do you hear how he said it? Like, he was like, it sounded like he was planning my murder or something. Like, he sounded so, jeez, like he was planning my own murder. I don't want to see him again. Get in the vehicle and shut up. Just, like, you're the last guy. We have enough time. But the vehicle's starting to smoke. Oh boy, okay. It's not that far, it's just around the corner. It's towards the water. Just gotta not get hit. Like I said, I'm glad that their accuracy is very poor. Otherwise, this wouldn't make me stress out a little bit. And then after this, we could blow up the vehicle. Here. Do not ruin the car. Get out. Go away.
Did well. That's all the shadow were saying.
Well, that was easy. Ish.
Operation was a success. All underground members are safe.
Oh.
Come back to the hideout.
I missed the hoverboard.
For you while we wait for this alert to blow over.
I missed the hoverboard. I was so used to it for a moment. I was all like, oh, wait a minute. I don't have it. And I really wish these guys get off my case. Then again, I am running people over, so they're probably not going to leave me alone for a bit. So, I made a joke where I have a bad habit of playing the sequel before I play the first game. Which, now that I think about it, that doesn't happen as often. This isn't one of the games. Though it will be jarring to go to, like, imagine playing Jak 2 as your first Jak and Dexter game, and then, like, going to the precursors of Legacy. It'd be a roller coaster of how different the games are. It makes me glad that I followed the game in order. I think the only game, like... I wasn't expecting that to happen, but I'm glad it happened. We should get a vehicle after the cutscene anyway.
Scouts report movement in Deadtown. Creatures moving toward the sacred site, just as before.
What happened, before?
Metalheads broke through the old city wall. We fought them, but then the Baron pulled back, leaving everyone outside the new barrier to die. Only the Shadow stayed and somehow stopped the attack.
And now you expect us to go out there again?
You catch on fast. If you prevent the Metalheads from reaching the sacred site, the Shadow will be most grateful. He might even ask to see you. Hey, I'm probably wasting this, but here's a Vulcan barrel for that pea shooter of yours. Believe me, you're gonna need it.
Ooh, I like it. It's a machine gun. So we have a shotgun, we have a sniper now. Well, I guess it's not really much of a sniper. I guess it'll be just like a normal rifle. But now we have a machine gun. The last one's basically... Nah, I'll save that as a surprise. I'll save it as a bit of a surprise. I know I said that it packs a punch, but trust me, when you see it, it'll blow your mind. And what the hell is up? I mean, yeah, I said I'm a bad driver, but I'm not that bad. What, is something wrong with the control? Is it drifting? Am I not paying attention? I can't think of any reason why I wouldn't be paying attention. I was hoping it'd blow up. I wanted it to blow up again. Oh well, you can only get so many explosions. Open. Do you think I No. I was about to say, hey, do you think there's gonna be enough where I could get like another dark power? But no, the other one's like 200, you know, head gems, and I could tell you right now, there's not 200 of these guys like around. Doesn't make it any better that I just lost one of them. I mean, I don't think I collected it. I think it sank in the mud. Which reminds me, during hero mode, whenever you kill a metalhead, even if you killed them before, they will drop gems, which is cool. And you can get all the dark powers early on in the game. During this mode, however, no. You can't. You have to wait until the game, like, progresses a bit. Which is fine, because, like, there's one power that is kind of OP. And I hear something that it has to be a bug, so I'm just gonna keep going. These guys over here have been the bane of my existence as a kid. Not the little ankle biters, guy, like, right there. The one with the staff thing. Yeah, that guy. If any lurker has killed me a ridiculous amount of, you know, just a ridiculous amount, I'd say it'd be that one. If it's not that one, it'd be the one with the shield. And then I guess it'd be these guys, because, you know, they're, like, everywhere. Well, actually, no. I guess those crab things from that one mission where we were saving Ashton kind of counts. I mean, they were big and scary, and, well, kid me couldn't handle big and scary. Why did this one just kill that one easily? What, the Vulcan one's like... whatever. I mean, I could just do this. It's very effective. I mean, yeah, you'll lose a bunch of ammunition, but if there's a lot of enemies, you'll, you know, get rid of them a lot faster. Oh, jeez. Wow, years later, and you still get me. Impressive. Very impressive. However, unfortunately for you, I am rather vindictive as a kid, and I knew I didn't collect that one. Give it. We just need 171 more to go. I mean, that's not much. I say knowing that's kind of a bit. Alright. I mean, yeah, I can turn it to Dark Jack now. Do a Dark Blast, but I kind of want to save it for some other encounter. Which kind of made me realize something. Dark Jack isn't really brought up much in the story. Like, yeah, you mentioned that. Like, I think it got mentioned, like, what, a couple times and then not really brought up? Like, huh. Weird. I mean, I know I can't spoil anything for 3. I just know it got, like, mentioned in 3. Is what I'm trying to get at. I mean, it's... Am I really gonna die again? Are you kidding me? No, I refuse to die. I kind of refuse to die because we're very close to ending this video. Like, we're very close to ending this video. I mean, I could use Dark Jack and clutch it, but again, I want, like, this would be a perfect time to use them, but yeah, you know what? I feel some new confidence. I could take care of these guys. I wasn't expecting you there, but I'm glad I punched. And I'm also avoiding that because I think I've said that, like, those, like, dirt crumbles, like, they used to damage me for some reason. Like, there's a weird glitch that happened. No. You're gonna die. But that's the trick. If you don't want your enemies to hurt you, you just, you know, fill them with lead. They can't hurt you if they're dead. Give me this. I think I've stated about that weird glitch. It doesn't happen anymore, but I don't want to risk it because that's how much it...
Is that? No, it couldn't be. That's not...
It's Samos's hut.
I can now finally bring up discussions that I've been holding on
We're
to.
in the future, Dax. This horrible place is our world.
There were so many things I wanted to talk about, but I couldn't because of this little spoiler. Now that it's out, and I could, like, okay, would this area be like Sandover Village?
Let's go back to the city.
I am. Don't worry. The video's about to end, but, like, where are the locations of every place since this is the future? I'm saying this location is Sandover Village, but that's only because, like, we're very close to Samos's hut. I bring up more places, but we're at the end of the video. I'm going to call it here. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Take care. Please like and subscribe, and have a happy and safe Halloween.